Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to this live. Thank you so much. Let me tell you, I've been running up and down because it was like, okay, 1 more hour to go, but I didn't have nothing done. But like, of course, we are here on time, like as always. I'm trying to keep time, like I'm Kenyan and like in Africa, no, we normally say no hurry in Africa. But this time round, I'm teaching myself how to keep time. So, welcome back to the live, guys. When you're just joining, let me know where you're watching me from. Like and subscribe to the live. Thank you so much, guys, for always showing up. So, today's yet another good day, and today is Tuesday. So, we still have our energies. The week is still new, February is still new and we are still showing up. Okay, so guys, let me know where you're watching me from. When you just join in, like, subscribe, say hi, and I'm gonna read your greetings. I'm gonna shout out your name. You can feel free. This is actually a safe space and you can feel free to share anything and everything. Okay, and here I don't come here to like lecture you guys. I come here to have a conversation with you guys. So you better like sit back, relax. Maybe you can have some. I think I'll start like maybe having something to munch on the show or something of that sort. But you get what I'm saying. So welcome to the live, guys. Dotty D, good morning, one boy. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. How are you doing, Dotty? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for showing up. How are you doing? Where you are? Well, what's the weather like? Let me know. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Womboy. I was born and raised in Kenya and I go live every day 9 a.m. California time. So you can be sure to be checking me out at that time. So yeah. And actually from the title, guys, I like to kind of like read it out when you're just getting started. We are talking about, is social media making us more connected or lonelier? Okay, and like with this topic we can go anywhere and everywhere and we don't close up. Like the topic doesn't mean that's what we are gonna like be talking about exclusively, so you can feel free to raise up questions and stuff like that, guys. So say hi when you join in. Michael Okenyis D6 says, hello, beautiful queen. I'm Mike from University of Nairobi, still a student. What about you? Hey, Michael, how are you doing? My name is Wamboi. I am a graduate from Moi University, main campus, Eldoret. So, yeah, thank you for joining in, Michael. How are you doing? How is your day going? How is your night? How is your morning, guys? Let me know how you're doing, guys. If you're just joining in, my name is Womboy. I was born and raised in Kenya. I go live every day 9 a.m. California time, so you can always be sure to check me out at that hour. Nirmal Singh says, hi, how are you doing? What's the weather like where you are? How was your day? How was your night? Let me know. Yeah, so today I'm talking we are gonna be talking about different things, and mostly, guys, you know me, I normally read you guys' stuff out. Nimal Singh says, I am from Punjab, India. Okay, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for showing up. When you join in, say hi. And I'm gonna shout out your name, guys. Like, so that we can get some people in here. Michael Okinyi says, I'm doing well, ila kuinama ndo lazima. Oh my gosh, I feel you have been in university. I know how that feels like. Okay, but you guys are gonna get through it. Peter Chege says, hey, my best friend. Hey, Peter, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining in. Guys, when you're just joining, like and subscribe. My name is Wamboy. I was born and raised in Kenya. I go live every day, 9 a.m. California time, guys. So you can subscribe so that you can get my notification when I go live. Guys, like. Nimar Singh says, I'm from Kenya. I was born and raised in Kenya. Kenya is in Africa. Contact 2 says, hey, Team Rocket sends you their warmest welcome. I missed you guys, How are you guys doing? How is life taking you guys? And if you want to have a shout out, you can just like write something in here and I'm gonna be sure to like shout you out or ask me questions, personal, general, and stuff like that. Okay, so today we are talking about, is social media making us feel more connected or lonelier? And I would like to know from you guys, how does social media make you feel? Like, do you feel like, you guys right now we are on social media, do you feel connected to me, or you feel like I'm just familiar? Okay, Michael Okinyi says, then mommy, which course were you taking? Psychology. I'm from the School of Science. I'm a scientist by profession. It's Lord Flaco. Yo, what's up? Thank you for coming back. How are you doing? I saw you yesterday. How are you doing? How was your day? How was your night? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Okay. So, Rero Bamba, Nimosang. I don't understand that language. Please, can you please type in English? Thank you. So I'm gonna start with asking you guys a question. How does social media make you feel? Okay, does it make you feel connected to other people, or does it make you feel like it's just something to pass your day? It's Lord Flaco says, my day was good. What about you? It was great, no complaints. Yeah, no complaints. Michael Kinney says, psychologist, wow, nice to me. I'm taking Bachelor of Medical Engineering. Good for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, guys, so I'm asking you guys, so we are talking about like how social media is making us feel, and like, is it making us more connected? Oh, Nimal Sang says, my heart is broken today. Why is it broken? You can type in. Feel free to type anything and everything. You can ask me personal questions, guys. And if you just joined in, my name is Wamboy. Kindly like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Kindly like and subscribe. So how does social media make you feel? I would like to know you guys' opinion. Like, does it make you feel connected to the world, or does it make you feel lonelier? Does it give you pressure? And you know, your girl is always gonna be vulnerable here, so I'm about to get real vulnerable, and you guys, you're not ready. Guys, please like, okay? It's Lord Flaco says, not gonna lie, the social media made me antisocial. Me too. Right now, like, when I'm about to have like real life experiences, or like I'm about to go out and make friends, I'm like, why? And I can just sit here. I can just sit back here and experience people. And most of the time, I'll end up being like, okay, that's why I don't like people. Okay. Michael Kinney says, the point I may know you are occupied, as in, are you married? No, I have a partner, but I'm not married. That's it. Want to made me. That's it. Want to says social media made him overthink. Okay. How does that make you overthink? Do you feel like it makes you feel like you're comparing yourself to people and stuff like that? Let us get real vulnerable here, guys. And I don't mind reading your long comment and stuff like that. I don't mind. That's why we are here, to hear you. Nemo Singh says, my girlfriend is tech me. Did you mean cheated on you? Can you please clarify that? Jolian, hi, welcome to the live. Says Jolian says, can you say Raven is dumb? Raven is dumb. Why not? D says, social media has been great to me. I moved to California from Georgia several years ago, but thanks to social media, I still feel connected to my family and friends. Okay, so that's the good side of social media, because like me personally, like social media have helped me in so many ways. Like right now, you can actually FaceTime somebody in a different country. That is really cool, or what? Jolian says, please, he is my brother. Oh, okay. That's it. Says, yeah. Hey, guys. So let me just get into my points. Okay, let me get into what I think. I think with social media, the loneliness feels louder. Okay, the loneliness feels louder, and the reason why, it's because like you are always on constant comparison. You have so many people to compare from. You can get here on my live and you can start comparing your life to mine, and that is really heavy. Like, you have so many people to compare from. So you know what, in your real life, you start feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so lonely. You see people out there posting their at parties and stuff like that. That makes you feel so lonely. So for me, I feel like it makes me feel lonelier because of the constant comparison. Nima Singh says, you like sports? Not really, but I wouldn't skip them. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboy. Kindly like and subscribe. Cricket Lover 18 in says, hello cutie. Hey, how are you doing? How is your day going? How is your night? Let me know how you're doing. Okay, so the other thing that I feel like social media is also doing to us, we feel connected to people without depth. Like right now, you don't care about depth. It's like, oh, I normally, you see somebody randomly online, like you can be seeing them oftenly, and then you feel like you know them in real life. But the truth is, they don't know you in real life. So it's just connection without depth. Like it's this, the relationship is like one-sided, because for me, I have people that I idolize on social media. I'm not gonna lie. Like I have people that I idolize, but if I met them, to me, to them, I'm just a fan. I'm nothing. I'm nothing huge to them. Okay, to them, I'm just a fan. Okay, so that makes us feel like we are not having like a very in-depth relationship with these people. Aliga Moses said, okay, Jolene says, you're so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Aliga Moses 3 says, hi, beautiful lady. I'm watching you from Uganda. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Let me know, how is Uganda? Is it hot? Is it cold? Let me know. Jolene says, I mean, cool. Okay, okay. Nima Singh says, I visit Kenya. I meet you, okay? No, I am engaged, okay? But you can actually meet me as a fan, okay? You know, yeah. So so as I was saying, that like there's no real relationship with people on social media. There's no real connection. You don't feel like you're actually literally connected to this person. You just know them from scrolling, but you don't, do you really know them? So do you really know them? So do you feel, let me ask you guys a question. I don't know if I can be able to type it right here. Do you feel close to people online or just familiar with them? Do you feel close to people online, people that you've met online? Do you feel closer to them, or you just feel familiar with them? Okay, gosh, maybe I can be able to type that question and pin it. Do you feel close to people on social media? Or maybe somebody can type for me and then I pin it. Doti, can you please type for me that? Or maybe let me see if I can type on my laptop. Do you feel close to people on social media or just familiar with them? Okay, you can say, you can say, if type what again? Do you feel close to people on social media or just familiar with them? Okay, me personally, I feel like okay, thank you, Dimas. Thank you. Let me pin this. Do you feel closer to people on social media or just familiar with them? So that's the question that I'm asking. So me personally, I feel like I'm just familiar with them. I don't feel closer to people that I meet online, although I feel like I'm part of their story. Because like, for example, this person, I have been watching, the first time that I ever saw their content is because I normally watch Star Search on Netflix. Okay, I know. So I started seeing them, and like this person was saying, it's actually Jelly Roll. I don't know if you guys know Jelly Roll. He was, I think, 500 and something pounds, and he's lost almost 300 pounds. So the first, so I kind of like felt that like I'm idolizing him, okay, as a fan. I'm idolizing him, but you know, then I realized that like I don't know them, okay? I just, and they don't know me. The truth is, like, you feel like you're so close to somebody on social media, but you're not, okay? Dottie says, Diamas, hey, I was doing that, okay? Oh my goodness, sorry, Dottie, but thank you, thank you guys for showing up, okay? So we are about to get into this, but so let me know your experience on social media. What is the most hurtful thing that have ever happened on social media to you? Okay, and we are still on this question. Do you feel closer to people on social media or just familiar with them? You can answer that. And also I'm asking you, what is the most hurtful thing that have ever happened to you on social media? Dottie D says, I just feel as close to people through social media as I do in person. I've made and maintained good and new friends here. Wow, really? Okay, but now you have to get out of the social media stuff. If your friendship doesn't make it out of social media, does it count as friendship? Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboi. I was born and raised in Kenya. You can feel free to ask me anything, comment anything, like, subscribe, okay? Because we are here for all of the fun, okay? So do you feel closer to the people who you meet on social media or just familiar with them? Let us know, okay? So Dottie says, I just feel so close to, yeah, so Dottie feels close. Me personally, honestly, I don't feel close to people that I meet on social media. Okay, I don't feel close. I just feel like they're just people that I know. Nothing much. People that I know and nothing much. Context who says, Richard. Oh, Richard says, most hurtful thing, I got catfished. Thought that was special. Oh wow, that's hurtful. Like, and I think this keep happening because they got a lot of filters on social media. Guys, you are not even real sure if this is how I actually look in real life. But fortunately enough, I think on YouTube, let me see if they have filters on YouTube. But there's so many what is it called, filters on this social media stuff, so somebody can make themselves look light skin. They can even have acne on their face, and using filter they can be able to remove that. Yeah, so like, I feel for you, Richard. Okay, Dottie says, what about us? I consider you a good friend. I also consider you a good friend, but it can only be counted as real friendship if it makes it out of social media. Okay, so let me guys show you about the catfishing. Okay, how people catfish each other on social media. For example, like, there's so many filters that you can use. Let me see if I can be able to, if I what can you guys see? Can you see the type of things that you can be able to do with this type of filters? This is actually fun. Oh my god. Ah. Let me stay like this for a minute. See what social media can do? Oh my god. Let me just get rid of it. Oh my god. Can you see the type of stuff you can do with this stuff? Okay. Context who says, Edgar, I'm the only one. I'm the one who catfished Richard. He's kidding. I don't think he's kidding. Guys, have you ever been catfished online? Even let's say on dating apps. Like, you meet somebody, they have, especially for black people, we have that habit. Samuel Mbidi says, habari yako, niko poa sana, habari yako. How are you doing? Especially black people, we have this habit because we want to appear lighter skin, so we can put up filters to look lighter skin. Have that ever happened to you? Like, you met somebody online, maybe you liked them, you wanted them, or you're interested in them, and then you met them in real life, and then you're like, oh my gosh, who is this? Okay, so Samuel Mbithi, we are talking about social media and its effect. So let us know your opinions, and you can also ask me any personal questions. My name is Womboy. I was born and raised in Kenya. I normally go live every day, 9 a.m. California time, so you can always be looking for me at that hour. Diamond says, what is catfishing? I've heard the term, but don't really know what it means. Catfishing basically means like you're portraying something that you're not, or like you're using somebody's okay, you can use your own images, but you alter them to not be okay. You alter them so that they can maybe improve your look. Okay, am I right, guys? Am I right? Is that what catfishing is? But no, I'm just telling you in my understanding. And it's very common here in Kenya because of filters, Snapchat and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I used to be one of those people who used to like, let's say I can take an image of mine and then I enhance it with some filters. If I have some acne, I kind of like get rid of it. But it can only go so far, because when you meet with this person in real life, if you're black, they're gonna see you're black. And that's a problem, because you're presenting an image of a person that you're not. Okay. So guys, I asked you, have you ever been catfished? Okay, have you ever been catfished? Okay, guys, as you answer that, I think I'm gonna just keep going. So with this whole stuff of like catfishing and like people presenting an image of something that they are not, is actually like so difficult to even trust the real people. They're actually real people. Okay, there are people online who are actually genuine, but right now, in the type of lies that we have running on social media, it's like, can you even trust anything? Okay, Zakaria Saban, hey, you're back after a long time. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, I actually remember you. I remember you. Ooh, thank you. It's me. Thank you for tuning in. What is your experience and with social media in good and you? I'm good. I'm doing great. No complaints. Yeah, no complaints. Guys, if you're just tuning in, let me know how you're doing. Where are you watching me from? Which country are you watching me from? My name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today you can feel free to like and subscribe, okay? And today we're just you can comment anything and we can discuss it. I'm gonna give you a shout out if you comment right here. South Africans in the building, yay! Okay, Kenyans in the building. Let us know where you're watching me from, okay? And we're talking about social media, and like, of course, we know it does have the positive side and also the negative side. But we were also right now. I was talking about like how I catfishing, okay? Catfishing, guys. Like the way people present an image of people who they are not, especially black people, because you can put all these filters. And I'm not saying that it's only black people who use the filters thing, but yeah, so we are talking about that stuff. What's the most hurtful thing that have ever happened to you on social media? Abdi Live 3023 hey says say 67. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Where are you watching me from? I normally go live every day 9 a.m. California time, so you can convert that to your local time and you can always be looking for me. Okay, so so there's this illusion that social media normally gives us. Let me read Scon's comment. Edgar says, met someone in person that I met online. She used someone else's picture on her profile. I told her she's actually more attractive than picture she used. I then said goodbye and went home. Wow. Okay, because that seems like they were trying to like, but now I'm telling you, some of us, especially for black people, you grew up and nobody was telling you, you know what, you look good or stuff like that. So you grew up, nobody was telling you are attractive, or like maybe people in your real life preferred people who are lighter skinned. So what are you gonna do? Take a picture of yourself with some filters? That's how it works. So yeah, I feel you, Edgar, but then at the same time, I see the other person's side of this story. Abdullah 3067 says, please say 67, 67, 67. Hey Abdi, how are you doing? Scon says, don't say it. Don't say the sixth thing. No. Why? Say 67. 67. What's wrong with 67? Okay, 67. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can like and subscribe. So we are talking about social media, okay? But you know what, before that, let me bring in, no, why? I'm not supposed to say that. Why are you saying that? No, what's going on? Okay, let me ask you a riddle. Let me ask you guys a riddle, okay? Pay very close attention. Very close attention. I'm always in front of you, but can never be seen. What am I? I'm always 6'7" is so silly. Okay. Okay, guys, pay attention to the riddle. I'm always in front of you, but can never be seen. What am I? I'm always in front of you. I'm always in front of you, but can never be seen. What am I? So it's a riddle, guys. I'm always in front of you. But can never be seen. What am I? Gosh, guys, you guys are not ready for when I learn how to like type when I'm on the live. I don't know how to do it. I'm always in front of you, guys. And can you guys hear me? Like, am I live? Because I think I'm having issues with my internet. Can you guys hear me? I'm always in front of you, but can never be seen. What am I? I'm always in front of you. But can never be seen. What am I? Dottie D says, you sound great. Thank you. Jasmine Meet Dog says, women in Kenya. Yes, I'm Kenyan. How are you doing, Jasmine? How are you doing? How was your day? So I asked you guys a riddle. I'm always in front of you, but can never be seen. What am I? Can somebody please type that for me, please? Gosh, I one of these 5 days, I'm gonna... Why are you giving me like an ultimatum? to say this word that you want me to say. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Daima says, eyes are in front of you but can't be seen. So guys, I asked you guys a riddle. I'm always in front of you but can never be seen. What am I? Jasmine Meet Dog says, I said I'm Kenyan. I'm Kenyan. Dottie says, riddle. I'm always in front of you but can't be seen. Guys, you can look at Dottie's. Guys, and if you join in, kindly like and subscribe, okay? So you can see the riddle that I just pinned. The riddle. I'm always in front of you but can't be seen. What am I? Guys, and you can put in your guesses. You can put in your guesses. Daima says eyes. Daima says eyes. But nope, that's not the answer. No, eyes is wrong. It's not eyes. I'm always in front of you but can never be seen. What am I? John Matthew BB4CF. Hi, how are you doing? Linda Luchi Mdakum voice. Oh, you can't hear me? Will you answer? I said I'm Kenyan, Jasmine. Linda voice. So Linda is answering the question. I'm always in front of you but can never be seen. No, it's not voice. Abdilife says air. No. Daima says then it's the future. Yes, that's the answer. Future. I'm always in front of you but can never be seen. What am I? Future. Daima got it right, guys. Yeah, let's clap for Daima. Yeah, it's future. I'm always in front of you but can never be seen. Future. Yeah. Guys, if you just joined in, my name is Wambui. Kindly like and subscribe. Okay, let me ask you guys another riddle. What has many keys? And you can feel free to guess. Okay. Oh, Daima says the winner gets a date with you. Right? Yes. Okay, the next one. I think with time we shall figure out what's the reward. Abdullah says, okay, say Nabil. Okay, what has many keys but can't open a single lock? What has many keys but can't open a single lock? What has many keys but can't open a single lock? Guys, let me wait for you guys to think. What has many keys but can't open a single lock? Guys, you can look at the pinned comment, pinned message. What has many keys but can't open a single lock? Guys, put in your guesses. What has many keys but can't open a single lock? Put in your guesses and I'm gonna read it. Juliet Abdilife says door. No. Juliet Precious, hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining in. Diamonds, why are you getting all of them right? Piano, keyboard. Oh yeah, Diamonds and Juliet got it right. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Let me ask you another riddle to make you guys feel alive. Diamond says, I should warn you, I'm the riddle master. You are. Please, can you please not answer the next one so that people can be able to like join in? You Diamonds, let other people make guesses because you're too smart. Okay, I'm not saying that all of us, we are not smart, but like you're kind of like getting them as if you're Googling. And guys, don't Google. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? Oh, I don't know if Baby Dottie, you can help me with typing. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? Juliet Precious hates 6 says ghost. Can we have some other people guessing? I speak without... No, Juliet, that's not the answer. Make another guess. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? Okay, thank you, Dottie. Let me pin this. Abdilife says invisible. People know you're wrong. Guys, can you answer the riddle? It's actually pinned. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? Let's go, guys. I'm waiting for your guesses, guys. And you can like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Bikwaso Vincent says, I'm Vincent from Kampala, Uganda. How are you, madam? Are you good? I'm doing great, Bikwaso Vincent. How is Uganda? Is it hot? Is it cold? How are you doing? Jacob Isaac, hey, no, you're not new here. You're not new here. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for coming back. I remember you from another day. Guys, we have a riddle that's pinned. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? Guys, send in your guesses. What's this about? It's alive. We are talking about is social media making us more connected or more lonely? But right now we are doing some riddles. Okay, can you maybe let me read the riddle again for you. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? I should start having live rewards. Guys, send in your guesses. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? Messi says, you look like Beyonce. Nice try. Daima says, thank you, Messi, for joining in. Thank you so much. Daima says, I'm glad you told me not to answer because now you don't know if I actually don't know the question. Okay. Bekwaso Visa said, Uganda is hot. Okay. Context says, air. No, the answer is not air. Guys, keep sending in your guesses. Maybe Diamonds, you can also guess. I speak without a mouth. And guys, don't Google. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? This is the last riddle before we go back to our topic. I have the questions to keep the live going. Abdullah says plant. No, that's not the answer. Keep your guesses coming. Jacob Isaac says, that's easy. It's an echo. Oh my gosh, he got it right. He got it right. Jacob got it right. The answer is an echo. Okay. Yes, you're right. I don't know if I should give you another one, or maybe I should preserve it for some other time. But let me ask you the last one. Dottie says, I know the answer. It's a very hard riddle. No. Jacob says it's an echo. Yeah, he got it right. It's an echo. Let's go to the next one. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? I know this is going to be easy for Americans and people in England. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Can I ask questions? Yes. You can actually ask questions, and yeah, as far as they resonate. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Let me replace this one. And actually, we are about to go back to our topic of the day. We are talking about, is social media making us more connected or more lonely? Okay, and you can feel free to type in some stuff. Okay, so this is our last riddle before we go back to our live. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Can I answer? Let's give other people a chance to make a guess. The more you take, the more you leave behind. The more you take, the more you leave behind. Jacob says, is it time? No, it's not time. I forgot I'm live and I started eating. Sorry. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? I think that's an easy one. Diama says, but I cannot see. I'm English. Okay. Yes, you're English. Oh, the answer. You think the answer is English? No, it's not English. Guys, keep making your guesses. Even you, Diamas, you can make your guess. Everybody can make their guesses. The more I take, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Get some harder ones. Okay, I'm gonna get harder ones. You're just getting started. Diamas just got it right. Footsteps. Yeah, the answer is footsteps. Okay, so actually, guys, okay, let's answer this person's. Abdullah asked, let me read his riddle. I have 100 eyes, but I can see. What am I? I actually don't know the answer, okay? So, but you know what? It's not like I'm assuming I don't know the answer, but and you know what? We have to go back to the uh-huh. Them nearly there. I think Jacob, what did you mean? Like, did you have a typo or something? Okay. So guys, like during this era, especially me personally, I'm so lucky because when I was starting to become an adult, there was already smartphones and social media and stuff like that. But we all know, like, of course, me personally, I grew up in an African village. So Talia Wanjiro says, "Hi, are you from TikTok or Kenya?" I'm from Kenya. Yes, I'm from Kenya. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. So, because I grew up in an African village, so of course there was not so much, no internet and no nothing. So, but right now we are seeing a generation. You missed up the live riddle, guys, because I don't know the answer, and I was supposed to finish the riddle and go back to the topic. Guys, can you answer Abdullive's riddle? Jacob Isaac says has to be footsteps. Makes some sense. Okay, I mean the fact that I don't know the answer to Abdullive's riddle, so I think I'm just gonna keep moving, but you guys can answer. Okay, because yeah, we still need. I have a hand. Let me pin it, but you guys can keep guessing, and I'm gonna read them out loud. So as I was saying, when you grow up in an African village, definitely there was not like so much connection and stuff like that. But right now we can see there's so much. Abdullah, actually, you can tell people if they get it right. Okay, there's so much like social media and like we are so connected, but then still at the same time we are so disconnected. Okay, we are kind of like connected on the surface. So, I was just wondering, like, do you feel lonelier with internet? Wow, tell me your followers or zero like. Tell me your followers or zero like. What does that mean, Talia? Okay, so do you feel more connected? Okay, I think I asked that question. Do you feel more connected with people on the internet, or like do you just feel familiar with them? We answered that question, but like this is just bringing me to what I wanted to say. Like with this online thing, it's like a fake life. I keep feeling it's like a fake life because most of us we kind of like tidy up. We don't live our real life on social media. Guys, will you, Jasmine Tick says, will you answer his Wally? Which question? Which questions am I supposed to answer, guys? Oh my god. Can you please repeat the question? Talia Wanjiro says, how many followers do you have? Where? On TikTok or on YouTube? Okay. Okay, Jacob, like, you know what? I'm in between, like, my talking about social media. But, guys, I appreciate your questions. But can you please make it more bold? Whatever you want me to answer, make it more bold so I can see it. So that we don't divert so much from the topic. Because there are people who are here for the topic, okay? So can you please repeat the questions? I think here on Talia Wanjiro, here on YouTube, I think I have 280 or something. 280. Yeah, if that, yeah. So I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah, but let me get back my thoughts together. So I was saying, like, growing up in a generation where like there's no social media and stuff like that, and right now we are seeing the type of connection that we are having with social media. But what we don't realize is most of us polish ourselves for social media. Like, we are here for the highlights. Okay, we are here for the highlights. Like, even having a relationship with people on social media is too risky, because it's like, even with the follower stuff, people just like it when it's like they are them who are controlling you. They want to tell you okay. Robin says, sometimes I feel closer to my online friends than my in-person friends. Okay, that's a okay. Why do you feel closer to your online friends? Like, what do they do that makes you feel closer to them? Jacob says, how did we get here before the Big Bang? What was there before? What are we here out of nowhere? How did we get here? Okay, let me read this question. How did we get here before the Big Bang? What was there before? Why are we here out of nowhere? I think we are here because our parents decided to have us, or what? Why do we exist? But I feel like we have a purpose. I feel like we do have a purpose on this world, but I can never know why we are here actually. Like, but you know what? The other time I was talking to my partner and I was saying like, why are we just here to like live a life, suffer, or live a good life, and then that's done? Give birth to a couple of children, and then that's done. That's life. Is that what life's supposed to be like? We're just here for a minute, and then after a few days we are gone. Okay. Daima says you can't really trust people online because you don't really know someone. Let me tell you, people online are gonna praise you, especially when you're doing something that like feels good to them or what the society wants to say. People on here, and that's something that I've realized. You know me, I wasn't serious with doing this YouTube. Okay, I just started becoming serious few weeks ago, or 1 week ago, or something of that sort. But I slowly realized, even here on social media, people want to tell you what you're supposed to talk about, or like, don't talk about that, talk about this, don't talk about that, you know. But I feel like the relationship with people on social media, it's conditional. Okay, you see, like the way you have your friends offline, or like your family offline, it's unconditional love. Okay, you can have unconditional friends online, or like people can fall in love with your content unconditionally, but it's so rare. Like one day you'll say something and all of them, they just don't like you no more. So yeah, so I kind of like agree with you, Diamas. You can't really trust people online because you don't really know someone. Yeah, you don't really know someone, and people come online to run away from their real life experiences, or like whatever is wrong with their real life. Robin says online friends tend to be more open and expressive. Real life friends are more guarded. I know, because in real life, this person knows you in real life. You know, here I can tell you guys whatever that I want to say, because at the end of the day, guys, you know me, but like I wouldn't be so worried about you like the way I would be worried about somebody in my real life knowing stuff. Why are we here? What was before times? Okay, that is a question that I always keep asking myself. Why are we here? Okay, Jacob Isaac says hit the likes. Guys, hit the likes. Jacob is telling you guys to hit the likes. Thank you so much, Jacob. I really appreciate that. Context who says Richard, I feel the opposite. Real life friends can't hide behind a persona. Yeah, they can't. You know, here on social media, especially like me, I can come here and I tune in into one of my personas, or like I tell you guys what you want to hear, or like I can be a persona when I come here, but in real life I get to be who I am, Wamboi, without the persona stuff. But you know me, I just try to be as vulnerable as possible and as open with you guys as possible, because I don't want you to fall in love with a persona. I want you to know, like, I am in real life. It's untidy. It's like, it's not fully organized. Like if I told you guys that I just showered, like, let's say 15 minutes before I came on here, you wouldn't believe, because social media, like, you guys are seeing the ready made, but you didn't realize that I was running around and stuff like that. So yeah, me personally, I like the real life stuff. Jacob Isaac says, I grew up when I wanted to ring someone to go phone box. Okay, you grew up in the generation of like the phone you. Okay, wow. Yeah, like me here in Kenya, or like in African countries, phone really came on later on. So still we were it was a long time before we got the services, or like the phone calls, or the personal phones. But still, I still hear, like, my partner tells me, like, in America, because he grew up around that time, still when you had to go and ring the phone on a box. So I kind of like try to relate to that experience, but I cannot, because I'm just 23 years old. Dottie says, I see both sides, but I feel it depends on who you are communicating with, real life or online. People lie, people are honest. It's about people, not venues. Yeah. Okay. I feel like you can trust people online, but at the same time you cannot trust them. There are people who are actually, there are people who are actually online and they are themselves, they are who they are. But most of other people, they hide behind a persona. It's like they want to show you like their life is perfect. It doesn't have ups and downs, because you know what, they don't record when they are going through a lot, or like when their life is down or something. They just record when their life is good, rosy and stuff like that. So Jacob, I asked a question like, what have ever happened to you, or an experience that you have ever had online that was actually hurtful to you? Okay, Jacob says, I like real world. Okay, why do you like real world? Like, what have ever happened to you online? Like, we were talking about catfishing and the way people catfish each other online and stuff like that. So what have ever happened to you, like online, or like people that you met online that made you feel hurt? You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm gonna say that I also like real world, but I like what social media can do. Through social media right now, we can be able to come on here and have a one-on-one conversation, guys. That is so cool. And you see, some of you are in US, some of you are in UK, Canada, and everywhere, African countries, and we can be able to have this because of just somebody who invented social media, or like the internet. Context says, doesn't it really come down to trusting yourself? If you're being honest with why you're communicating with, doesn't it really come down to trusting yourself? If you're being honest with why you're communicating with a person, this will determine the type of people you're communicating with. Yeah, but that's not always right, because you see, on social media, most probably you're interacting with personas. Even on dating apps, you're interacting with personas. So yeah, so that can be huge. Nebuhe Nkube Nobule Nkube. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? How do you feel? Jacob Isaac says, was on YouTube channel. Was on YouTube. Had channel, only had 5,000 subscribers. Was talking about mental health. Was on YouTube for about 3 years. Had horrible people online. Let me tell you, God. But why did you delete your channel? Wasn't that like your all your sweat, all your hard work there? You know, but I can see why you can even delete the channel, because guys, you saw me for a moment right here. People want to come on here and tell me what I want to talk about, or like they're just people who can come on your live and they just be mean the whole time. But these people don't actually know who I am, or they don't know me, so I kind of like just choose to ignore them. Guys, let me know, what was your experience online? Like, have you ever been bullied online? Let's first of all start with that, especially people who use like Facebook, Twitter, or X. Have you ever been bullied? Oh, wow. 5K subscribers, that's a lot to delete. Like, I can see the type of work that goes into creating a channel, and just you deciding to walk away from that. Yeah, because people can actually be mean. Scon says true, but when you contact someone, do you contact someone because you share an interest, or because they are attractive? Because you share an interest. Jacob Isaac says, I deleted because it made my life worse. Okay, yeah, I know. Social media can make your life worse, and I think you can also feel lost in it. I feel like you can feel very lost in it, because and then you have all these people to impress. Like, let's say people are coming on your live, or like on your, even in your comment section, telling you, oh, start doing this, start doing that. Like, they don't like what you're bringing to the table, so they want to tell you what you're gonna do. So I think that's something that have been so shocking from since I started doing this YouTube stuff. It's so shocking to see like the way people just want to control you like a persona, literally. Guys, and if you're just tuning in, my name is Wamboi. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we are talking about how have social media affected you. Do you feel like social media have made life more lonelier, or more connected? Do you feel connected to people? Guys, you can say hi. You can let me know where you're watching me from. So Dottie says, always be yourself. Okay. Jacob Isaac says, hard live stream chatting to people. Wow. Okay, gosh. So I think you're my mentor. If you got to like 5,000 subscribers, maybe I'll get there someday. Dottie says, always be yourself. Be who you are. You will attract good people like yourself. Okay. Yeah, and I kind of rely on that. Like, I kind of rely on like attracting people using my natural energy, or like being myself. And if somebody doesn't like that, this is not their space. I believe in like tribe. Like, the way I feel like when you be yourself, you're gonna attract people who are like-minded. Zakiera says, okay, Jacob Isaac says, everyone who bullied me online tried meeting them. Tried meeting them. Oh, okay. I think like I have had, I've been doing videos about Africa and stuff, like about colonization and stuff like that, and like telling my story as an African girl. And I have got really, like, not mean towards me, but like people saying that like I'm just dumb and I don't think, or stuff like that. But I personally, I didn't get frustrated, because that just shows me that, like, because personally I don't talk about like personal issues. I like talking about history and stuff like that. So when you're arguing with me, it's like you're arguing with yourself, because it's like that's just history. It just makes me feel like you're not informed. Jacob Isaac says, but got frustrated. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry that you had to delete it, because YouTube have so much potential. Yeah. YouTube. Zakiera Saban says, how much subscribers do you have? I don't know, but I think 280. Actually, don't look. I just started YouTube the other day. Dotty D says, why is everyone asking how many subs you have? Is this a new trend? Okay, I'm wondering. There's this person who came on the live and she was forcing me to say how many, but I actually understand Zakiera. Like, Zakiera says, just curious. I think I am at 280 or something of that sort. So Zakiera, this girl, she came on live. I don't know if she's still on the live, and she was like forcing me to say how, like, she couldn't like just let me be. Okay, gosh. Dotty D says, and her number of subscribers is on her page. Okay. Jacob Isaac says, people thought I was professional talking about mental health, but was talking about my experience, but they made it worse. Okay, gosh, let me tell you, yesterday I had on the live, I was talking about my experience growing up in an African household, and I was talking about emotional neglect in African households. Okay, and I was just talking about my experience growing up. But you see, people just keep coming on there and telling me, like, you're not supposed to feel this, like, no, that didn't happen, like, or like they kind of make you feel bad about sharing your experience. Let me tell you, gosh, and it's very good that you brought this up, Jacob. There's a time that I went to my village and I filmed this video. It was about like just me showing my authentic life in the village, like went to the river to fetch some water, and I edited the video. It's a really nice video. It was a really nice video and I liked it, but I posted it and then I deleted it, because I was like, I don't think I can handle what people have to say. But most of the time, it kind of makes you not to be authentic, not to tell your story. Do you know why even people who are abused, like assaulted, people who go through domestic violence, you know why they don't talk about it? Because somebody's going to have an opinion about it. Jacob Isaac says, I tried meeting them as giving them a hiding. Okay? Gosh, let me tell you, people online, they can really be mean, actually. Scott Exu says, Richard, we like your channel because you're very wise and intuitive. Thank you so much. There's a channel express Ocean of Love from the Village. Thank you for coming on here. Zakiera retracted the message. Hi girl. Jacob Isaac says, I understand everyone has some people not all online are horrible. Yeah, because I feel like most people online, they're actually running away from their real life. Like they have all these troubles in real life, so they just come and express that on you. Like you can experience the worst type of body shaming online. You can experience all people, even people giving you advice on your relationship, like run and stuff like that. Because online, it makes you feel like being online, or like being even in let's say you're posting your relationship with your partner online, you're kind of like you're setting yourself up for scrutiny. Like people will just be there telling you their opinions about, oh, I think your partner doesn't like you, or like this and that. If they love you, they should do this for you and that. And you know what, those things, or those unsolicited advices, they don't work in real life. Okay, they do not work in real life. These are just things that you just say online, but like if you go to apply them in real life, or like, oh, if your partner loves you, they should buy you like a G-Wagon or stuff like that. People will tell you such stuff, and it's because maybe they saw somebody, like they bought a G-Wagon. Who knows if they got a loan or something of that sort. But so that's why I say, like, to be online, I think you have to tread very, very carefully. Okay, so let me get in So do you feel, so the answer is like yes or no? But first of all, let me read some of your comments. Dottie D says there are good and bad people on and offline, but it just seems the bad people get more praise. Yeah, because you know the bad people online, they are keyboard warriors. Yeah, they are keyboard warriors. Let me tell you, I can come on here, be vulnerable about, let me say, like poverty and stuff like that. But most people, they're just gonna troll you. So you would rather keep some of this stuff to yourself, because you will have some keyboard warriors coming. And guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboi. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can like and subscribe. I normally go live every day, 9 a.m. California time. And this space, you can ask anything and everything, and we will dive into that. Like, the conversation is not fixed, okay? Feel free. Diamas. Oh, Jacob says, you feel like every time you online, people take advantage and take it out on you. Yeah, it's like it's like you're having a problem for being here. And you know the other problem is there are people who won't even start their own channels. They don't know what it's about creating a channel and like dedicating your time to building something like this. They don't know what that is about, and like they just want you to like, oh, say this is what I want you to say. Like, you know, you realize like when somebody is starting a channel, they have an idea of what they want to be doing on their channel. Yeah, so I agree with you, Jacob. Diamond says, I'm a firm believer that you can only judge yourself. Since you don't know the truth of others, you're only saying what you are. Yeah, I think you can only judge yourself, but like, I think when you, let me tell you, when you come here online and start creating content even for a day or two, you will realize, I think I started posting on YouTube before I went on TikTok, although on TikTok I post like different type of content. But like people can be good to you and they can also be mean. It depends with their mood. When one person maybe starts like a hate thing, everybody now wants to hate. Diama says, okay. Jacob says, so true. Team Rocket says, keyboard warriors, lolo. Yeah, keyboard warriors. Most people are keyboard warriors. We just took a quick vote. We are changing our name to keyboard warriors. Do you guys troll people online or maybe comment on how they look? Jacob Isaac says, didn't they answer the ice riddle? Said Potato. I even don't know, because I was feeling overwhelmed. Like there was that person who wanted their riddle to be answered, and I think they got frustrated and got out. And then there was the other person who was asking me the number of subscribers. There was another one who was telling me to answer if I'm Kenyan or what, and I said I'm Kenyan. Gosh, I was just feeling overwhelmed. Why is that still on? Okay, let me remove it. The reason I didn't remove is like I like making people feel like they're included on the live, but when I have like 5 people wanting me to say something at the same time, it really gets frustrating, guys. Okay. So has social media ever made you feel like you're falling behind? Have social media ever made you feel like you're falling behind? Context says no, but it sounds like a cool name. To fight for justice. They said I have to say I wrote that part on my own. Okay. yeah, when people unite online, or like people unite online, you can actually make a message get at home. Gone are the days. We are still here, and we can be able to what is it called, protest and stuff like that. But with just your phone, or like with social media, you can just say whatever you think or whatever you want to say, you know. Dottie says, to the contrary, social media keeps me up with everything and everyone. Wow, okay. Me too. It makes me feel connected to, not connected, like, but I am aware. Like, I don't need to buy a magazine or like go outside and ask people what's going on, because it's just a matter of dialing my phone and there we go. Okay, so that's a good side about social media. The good side about social media is like the way you're able to get all the information just near you. And then the other positive side that I can see, and it includes you guys, finding your own community or your own tribe on social media. Like you're able to have these people who are rooting for you so much. Like, let me tell you, there are people here online like you guys, Scon, Jacob, and all these people. You guys have been rooting for me, and you even don't know me in real life. Okay, so see, I believe you can find people online that can change your life. You can find people online that can encourage you, that can help you go through difficult things, you know. So I believe that, and that's why I keep showing up. And like, I believe social media can also change your life. Social media has changed so many people's lives, especially YouTube. So many people have been able to change their scenario or their situation with social media. So that's also the positive part about it. Scone says, Edgar, I think social media tends to be behind. It's like everything people talk about is stuff that happened yesterday. Yeah, it's stuff that happened yesterday, but we talk about them today. Diama says, I like our tribe here. So this is positive side of social media. Yeah, this is positive side of social media, guys. I kind of like when I see people who are actually genuinely rooting for me. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And I stopped stressing about like, oh, will it go viral? I just think that like if I post something, it's gonna get to the right people at the right time. Okay. So I think let's go back to our riddles a little bit. So what gets wetter more than it dries? So we are back to our riddles. What gets wetter more than it dries? What gets wetter more than it dries? Okay. What gets wetter more than it dries? Maybe in the meantime I can sing, guys, for you, like my Jamaica, Farewell Jamaica. Down the way when the nights again, the sunshine daily on the mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship. When I reached Jamaica, I made a stop, but I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Down at the market, you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear. Aki rice of fish are nice and the rum is good any time of the year. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. So what gets wetter more than it dries? Jacob says towel. Yes, that's the answer. Oh, we Jacob, right now, what are you chatting about? We are at Riddles. We are back to Riddles, okay? Oh, I like that song. It's called Jamaican Farewell. Oh, Farewell Jamaica, something of that sort. Okay, you can catch it, but you can't throw it. What is it? You can catch it, but you can't throw it. What is it? I'm chatting with you on another chat. Okay, okay. You can catch it, but you can't throw it. What is it? You can catch it, but you can't throw it. What is it? You can catch it, but you can't throw it. What is it? Let me hear your answers, guys. Guys, and actually, you know what? I think it's tomorrow. I intend to go live tomorrow for like 24 hours. So the live will start tomorrow at 7. Oh, okay, not 7. 6:30 is usually. Okay, let me say hi, guys, to you. You can catch it, but you can't throw it. Jacob says that's a hard word. A cold? Why do you know all of them, you English people? Nelson logo topic. Okay, we are talking about is social media making us more connected or more lonely? Is social media making us more connected or more lonely? Thank you so much, Nelson, for joining in. Yeah, it's a cold. Is it really a cold? Yeah. Let me tell you, English people and Americans, I think maybe because English is your mother tongue or stuff like that, you kind of like get all of them. You can't catch a cold. Okay, you can catch a cold, but you can't throw it away. That's the question. You can catch it, but you can't throw it away. What is it? You can catch it, but you can't throw it away. What is it? Guys, let's hear some riddles from the English people in the building. You know? Wizzy says, hey, have you been here since 5 p.m.? No, I just started the live at 9 a.m. California time, which is like 8 p.m. Kenyan time. So yesterday I was here early enough. Do another one, please. Okay, I will do another one. Let me first of all greet these people. Wheezy says, have you been here since 5 p.m.? No, I just started the live at 9 a.m. California time. I like you like riddles? Okay, Jacob, can you ask us a riddle and we can guess? You English people, you tend to have good riddles, and the Americans in the building, the English people, can you ask us some riddles in here? Nelson Gogo says, tomorrow topic for full day stream. Yeah, so tomorrow, guys, I plan to go live for 24 hours. I will start the live at 7 a.m. California time, and the live will end on, it will end 7 a.m. California time on Thursday. Okay, so we will have a lot going on. We will have like, I will have dinner, and then we will have like a conversation, and then I'll go live. I'll go to sleep live, and then the next day when I wake up, I'll take you guys with me for breakfast and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun, guys. Are you gonna tune in? Jacob says, Wheezy Ari says 882 says, is it love? No, right now we are not talking about love. We are talking about, is social media making us more connected or more lonely? You can tell us your experience. Is social media making us more connected or more lonely? Jacob Isaac says, hit the likes. Thank you. Millwall. English is best. England, best in the world. Yay. Hey, hello, London. Not UK, not Britain, but English. Okay, can you guys give us some riddle? And we can answer. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I was just advertising my live tomorrow. I'll be live for 24 hours with no, it's a challenge. I'm challenging myself, and we'll see what we can be able to accomplish. Wizzy says, wow. Scon Taitsu says, Con riddle. What building has more stories than any other building? Wow. What building has more stories than any other building? Museum? Is it museum? Let me pin Scon's riddle. Guys, can you solve this riddle? What building has more stories than any other building? Is it museum? Did I get it right? Museum? Wizzy says, no, I said love to answer the riddle was correct. Oh, okay. Jacob Isaac says, remember the German bloke who liked you? What's up with him? Nelson Logo, the answer of your riddle is hair. Am I right? Me, I'm saying it's museum. Is the answer museum? Jacob Isaac says library. .ed says, what building has more stories than any other building? Let me pin this. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboy. Kindly like, guys. What building has more stories than any other building? Me, I think it's museum. Jacob Isaac is saying it's a library. Scones. Oh, Jacob got it? Library. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. Library. Wow. Yeah, Jacob got it right. You English people in the building. I don't know if I can compete. Can you guys ask us another one? Can you guys bring on a riddle? If you have a riddle, type it. And we are going to be thinking here. So I think tomorrow in that 24 hours live, I'll also have like a section of, I'll have like so many riddles and we are going to solve them. Maybe jokes. If you have some jokes tomorrow, you'll be so useful in our live. Jacob Isaac says, can I do a riddle? Yes, I would be so honored to like read it. Do a riddle. Right, guys. Yeah, so guys, so I'll start the live at, gosh, I don't know if it's supposed to be 7 a.m. Let me just say 8 a.m. California time. You can convert that to your local time. 8 a.m., which will be 7 p.m. Kenyan time, and I'll go live until the next day. Can I do a riddle? Yeah, we are waiting for your riddle, Jacob. So tomorrow, if you have some riddles, like some jokes, you know what I'm saying? You can feel welcome. My name is Wamboy, guys, if you're just joining in. I was born and raised in Kenya, guys, and like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, okay. So we are waiting for the riddle. As we wait for the riddle, let's do like fast pace. Okay, let me ask you guys. I'm not asking you guys a riddle. We are waiting for Jacob's riddle because he's English. And English people, or anybody, if you have a riddle, type it in. Okay, finish my thought before we wait for Jacob to type in his riddle. Finish my thought. The internet made relationships. Sing another song. Which one can I? Oh, let me sing for you a song. It's called Piano Man. Hype Man, shut down. Yeah, Wallan. Hi. How are you doing? Sing another song. I'm gonna sing another song after this. Jacob, let me pin this for Jacob. Or can somebody type it in capital letters, please? What has to be broken before you use it? Jacob Isaac asked, what has to be broken before you use it? I think it's an egg. Did I get it right? Doshi, can you please type for me that in capital letters? Jacob Isaac. Okay, thank you. Oh, I did it for the first time. Can you subscribe, please? Yes, Hype Man shut down. Wallan. Hey, hi. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, I got it right. Yay! You look so beautiful. Thank you, guys. Guys, if you have a riddle, type it in. Do another one. Diamas. Guys, type in your riddles. Let's play this game. I think this is fun. Diamas says, what is so fragile that if you say its name, it will break? Gosh. Can I pin this, or can somebody type it in capital letters? What is so fragile? I'm going to subscribe you now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My pants are actually hunting me down because of the way I closed them. But now I'm good. Let me pin this. What's so fragile that if you say its name, it will break? Dottie asked, what's so fragile that if you say its name, it will break? Guys, let's think. What's so fragile that if you say its name, it will break? Gosh. And guys, don't Google. Jacob says, what has 21 eyes and can see? Oh my gosh, we have a lot of riddles in here. Diamond says, what is so fragile, but if you say its name, it will break? Okay, can somebody type for me? Okay, the one that Jacob Isaac asked in capital letters. Edgar, a secret. Oh, the answer is a secret. The answer is saliva. Is it a secret, Diamas? We are about to get it to come to you, Jacob. Is it a secret? Is the answer a secret? What is so fragile that if you say its name, it will break? Is it a secret? Diamas, you asked us a question. Silence. Oh, it's silence. It's not secret. Is it silence? What is so fragile? If you say its name, it will break. Is it silence? Yes, it's silence. Okay, silence. Who got it? Jacob. You English people, because I believe Diamas is also American and Jacob is English. Oh my gosh. All of the other ones. So let's go to Jacob's riddle. What has 21 eyes but cannot see? What has 21 eyes but cannot see? Gosh, this is huge. What have 21 eyes but cannot see? Gosh, this is huge. What has 21 eyes but cannot see? Guy. Let me think. Let me stop re-saying it. Please, pretty please. Thank you, Hype Man. Thank you for tuning in. What has 21 eyes but cannot see? CCTV? Is the answer CCTV? Gosh, I'm even tempted to Google. But you know the game is like, don't Google. What has 21 eyes but cannot see? Guys, answer the riddle. 21 eyes, a very specific potato. Me, I'm gonna say a CCTV. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboy. We are solving a riddle in here. What has 21 eyes but cannot see? What has 21 eyes but cannot see, guys? Type in something. What has 21 eyes but cannot see? Huge. Guys, send in your guesses. You can just guess. Nobody will. Diamond says 10 to 1 over 2 people. Wow, gosh. I even don't have a hint. Want a clue? Hype man, thank you so much for tuning in. Want a clue? Gosh, if you give us a clue, it's just giving it away. But maybe you can give us a clue. Diamonds, 10.5 people. But they can see. What have 21 eyes but cannot see? Whoa. Yeah, give us a clue. Okay, no clue, no. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's right. What's, gosh, me personally, I don't have an idea. Is it a CCTV? Okay, let me guess another thing. What has 21 eyes but cannot see? That's the clue. Just roll it. Oh gosh, I don't have an idea, guys. That one you got me. I don't know the answer. What's the answer? Dice? No. Yeah, dice. Dice has 21 eyes? Oh my gosh, I wouldn't have thought about that. Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui. Thank you so much. Can you please type in your riddle if you have a riddle and we will solve it? Gosh, did I just tell you all my riddles? Wow. Okay. Let's do this. Okay? Finish my thought. The internet made relationships. You can finish it with your own. The internet made relationships. Finish my thought. The internet made relationships. And if you're just tuning in, you can say hi. Let me know which country are you watching me from, okay? The internet, so finish my thought. And we can also come back to riddles if you guys want to. What's going on? Vicky Talk, what's going on? Hey, how are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. We are doing some riddles. Do you have some riddles for us? Oh, okay. Can you, Dottie, please, can you type the internet made my relationship with some dash, 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 like people can answer? Finish my thought. The internet made my relationships, for me, harder. Vicky Talk, you can finish my thought. You can finish my thought in your idea. The internet made relationships. Dottie says possible. Jacob Isaac says good and bad. For me, the internet made my relationships harder. Okay. Moving on. So this is fast-paced questions. Okay. So the faster you type, the better. Finish my thought. Let me type it. Let me pin it. And then we are gonna go to the next one. Loneliness feels like. Oh, Robin says the internet made my relationships fun. Okay. Loneliness feels like. Finish my thought. Loneliness feels like. Oh the gosh, the Kenyan in me is popping. Loneliness feels like. Finish my thought. Loneliness feels like. Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui. Today we have been talking about, is social media making us more connected or more lonely? So right now I have some thoughts to that effect, okay? So you can finish my thought for me. And then we are still on that topic, so it's still fun. We are doing lots of stuff. We are having riddles, and right now we are having finish my thought, okay? Loneliness feels like. Finish my thought. Richard says peacefully. Oh my gosh, you just finished my thought. Yeah, I wrote loneliness feels like peace. Guys, the other ones in the chat, loneliness feels like, that's a hard one to answer. Yeah, for me, loneliness feels like peace at the moment. Loneliness feels like peace. What does loneliness feel like to you? Finish my thought. Too quiet? Jacob, can't think about loneliness. Okay. So the next one, it's hard to answer. Okay, the next one, social media is loud, but Dottie, a distant memory. Loneliness is a distant memory. With social media, oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh gosh. Excuse. Social media is loud, but social media is loud, but Finish my thought. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboi. Thank you so much for tuning in. I was born and raised in Kenya. And right now we are talking about social media. Is social media making us more connected or lonelier? And right now we are doing something we call, a section we call Finish My Thought, okay? So I just asked, social media is loud but keyboard warriors, bless you. Yay! I have corona. Keyboard warriors, that's what keyboard warriors would say. Social media is loud. Finish my thought. Social media. Let me pin this one. Finish my thought. Social media is loud, but social media is loud, but it's not. Yeah, that's a cool one. Finish my thought. Social media is loud, but messed up the world. Okay, that's a nice one. Me, I would say social media is loud but useful. Yeah, I would say social media is loud but useful. Okay, social media is loud but useful. So I think according to whatever we have just talked about in the whole social media stuff, I can say that like social media isn't the problem. Maybe it's just exposes what we are missing in real life. Okay, because people feel comfortable to say stuff online or to do stuff online. We have seen people who post themselves almost naked online or stuff like that. So maybe social media isn't bad. Maybe it just exposes what we lack in real life. So guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Wamboi, and right now, so on this live we have mostly concentrated on talking about the topic of the day, but today I wanted to see some fun if you guys like the riddles. Oh yeah, Jacob Isaac, people are more confident on social media. People are more confident on social media. Yes. When you, let me tell you, maybe even me, I appear to be confident on here, but when you meet me in real life, I just blush. Yeah, people are more confident online. Okay, so guys, do you want us to go back to the riddles or to go back to some jokes? Do you guys like the riddles? You know, sometimes I like not planning the live or like having a script. I just like being random. Do you guys like the riddles? Should we keep doing the riddles or like maybe some jokes? No, you're very confident. Thank you. You can be a TV presenter. Oh my gosh, that's my dream by starting this. Because the fact is, getting into mainstream, getting in there is so difficult. These days, they just hire maybe comedians online or stuff like that. But you know what? With social media, you can be your own TV presenter. Jacob says you have a nice voice and hold your own. Okay, thank you. That makes me feel so good because you guys know English is not my first language. Okay, and the fact that like I can be able to talk with you guys with no issues, no problem whatsoever, that makes me feel so good. So guys, do you want us to go back to the riddles or what? Dimas. Okay, Dimas is already there. Your voice clear and you're so confident. Thank you. Dimas says a cowboy. Thank you guys. If you're just joining in, thank you so much for joining in. My name is Wamboi. I was born and raised in Kenya. Okay, and tomorrow I'm gonna be going live for 24 hours. That's a challenge. Maybe you should subscribe so you can see what we shall do within the 24 hours. Okay. Dimas, a cowboy rides into town on Wednesday, stays for 3 days. Let me pin this so you guys can read. Okay, a cowboy rides into town on Wednesday, stays for 3 days. They leave on Wednesday. How is that possible? Gosh, you guys are starting to challenge my intelligence. A cowboy rides into town on Wednesday, stays for 3 days. They leave on Wednesday. How is that possible? Gosh, guys. Guys, can you answer Dimas? Jacob, your voice clear and you're so confident. Jacob Isaac, this one is old. Vicky Talk says 6'5". Social media is loud, but your real life is on mute unless you press show. That's true. Oh my gosh. Ain't that right? Even you just wanna, let me tell you, sometimes I'll sit here. I can tell you guys about how many times I've told myself this year that I'm not gonna be scrolling. I'm not gonna be wasting my whole time watching some nonsense on, like, I'm not saying that everything we post on TikTok is nonsense, but most of the time you'll be watching some nonsense stuff that like is just giving you quick dopamine. And then when you turn off, you just feel like this negative energy all around you. So right now, I would rather come here on YouTube and just watch like a show that's like constant instead of scrolling. That's just me. But I agree with you, Vicky. Real life is so, social media is so loud, but your real life is on mute. Jacob says the horse is Wednesday. Okay. Okay, let me read this question again. It's a riddle. Oh, it's a riddle. I thought it's like a cowboy. A cowboy rides into town on Wednesday, stays for 3 days, then leaves on Wednesday. Oh gosh, how is it possible? Gosh, you're confusing. Oldest one. Diamas, I really hate Jacob. Nelson Logo says a cow doesn't ride. The horse is collects Wednesday. Jacob Isaac, Diamas, Ivao. Gosh, what is the answer? A cowboy rides into town on Wednesday, stays for 3 days, then leaves on Wednesday. How is it possible? A cowboy rides into town on Wednesday, stays for 3 days, and then leaves on Wednesday. I don't know the answer. What's the answer? Okay. Oh, the horse is called Wednesday. He's riding the horse. Okay, you gosh, English people in the building. Diamas, just got it. The horse name is Wednesday. Okay. Gosh, but that sounds like some jokes that I've never, some riddle that I've never had. Can you guys give us some riddles? Vicky Talk, do you have some riddles on your bank? I had some jokes for you guys, but you know me, English is not my first language, so my jokes might not make sense to you all. Okay, before we get into the jokes, you guys can also keep typing your, what is it called? Your riddles. You can answer your riddles. And guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboi. I was born and raised in Kenya. You can ask me any question. Let me know where you're watching me from, okay? And you can follow on the conversation just right here, okay? Jacob says, must do another one, bro. I will pretend I don't know it. Yeah, okay. You guys seem to like the riddles. Let's first of all deal with the riddles before we move on to jokes and unpopular opinion. My house doesn't have a door. Does that count? I just did direct translation from Swahili. My house doesn't have a door. I know that's some easy one. My house doesn't have a door. Gosh, what is it? My house doesn't have a door. Guys, my house doesn't have a door. What is it? Is that even a real riddle? Or is it just like a, when is a door not a door? My house doesn't have a door. I just direct translated from Swahili. There's a riddle in Swahili that says my house doesn't have a door. What is it? My house doesn't have a door. What is it? Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboi. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So there's a riddle that I'm asking. My house doesn't have a door. What is it? My house doesn't have a door. What is it? It's an open house. Nope. My house doesn't have a door. My house doesn't have a door. What is it? A single woman. Oh my god. Vicky, my house doesn't have a door. Vicky said it's a single woman. Oh my gosh. My house doesn't have a door. My house. Oh, Vicky says it's a single woman. How is that possible? Can you explain your reasoning behind that? My house doesn't have a door. Jacob Isaac says there's a bungalow. Okay, this is another riddle with Jacob Isaac. It's another riddle. We're gonna come to that. So my house doesn't have a door. First of all, guys, answer that. My house doesn't have a door. Maybe you can have 2 more guesses before I tell you the real answer. And guys, do not Google. It's a bungalow. Now stairs. No, my house doesn't have a door. Okay, Vicky Talk says a single woman doesn't have a man in her life. Is a man a door? These days men are doors. Is a man a door? I asked, my house doesn't have a door. What is it? And Vicky says it's a single woman. My house doesn't have a door. If you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui. Thank you so much, guys. Consider liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate that. My house doesn't have a door. House is no door. I'm working on it. Okay? But don't Google. Don't Google. My house doesn't have a door. My house doesn't have a door. My house doesn't have a door. Yeah, it's a riddle. What is it? You guys, I feel so good because finally I can challenge you English men and women. Yeah. My house doesn't have a door. My house doesn't have a door. You got me. How is no door? I'm working on it. House with, oh, you meant house with no door. You are working on it. My house doesn't have a door. You guys, you don't know. Kapinga 642 says, hello, boss lady. Hey, how are you doing? Where are you watching me from? Thank you so much for tuning in. Vicky Talk says, a man can be a dog. Do you know there's a dude called Snoop Dogg and Aisha Speed can bark? I know Aisha Speed can bark, but I didn't know there's a dude called Snoop Dogg. A porch? No. Can I tell you guys the answer? Comment yes or no. Can I tell you guys the answer? First of all, for the first time I'm challenging you guys. Vicky Talk says, a man can be a dog. Do you know there's a dude called Snoop Dogg? I think I've heard about him on social media, but I don't know who he is. And Aisha Speed can bark. Okay, maybe he can. Subscribed. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, tomorrow I'm going to be going live for 24 hours. The live will start at 8 a.m. California time, which is 7 p.m. Kenyan time. Guys, check me out tomorrow. We are going to be doing some fun stuff, okay? Daima says, it's a boat house. And no. Jacob says, so true, Daimas. Don't tell us. Let us guess, please. Okay. My house doesn't have a door. My house doesn't have a door. What is it? Yeah. I don't know how can we be able to have like a game. How can we be able to make this like a fun game some other time with some rewards? Diamonds, is it a boat house? No, it's not a boat house. My house doesn't have a door. My house doesn't have a door. What is it? Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui. Thank you so much for coming here. My house doesn't have a door. You don't have a house. No, that's not the answer. Oh, I opened my jeans because they were too tight on me, so don't worry. My house doesn't have a door. It's an egg, if not wrong. Yeah, it's an egg. He got it right. It's an egg. I translated it from Swahili. It's an egg. The answer is an egg. Did you guys see it coming? You're homeless. Never mind. Okay, like I feel like most of you guys are from America and UK, so that's not a joke that you have heard about. It's a door. Think about another name for a house. No, the answer is an egg. Vicky Talk says, here is my riddle. Okay. Dottie, can you type Vicky's riddle in capital letters? What has a lot of teeth? What has a lot of teeth but never bites? Snake. Dottie, can you please type for me Vicky Talks riddle in caps? Please. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wambui. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Dottie, for typing for me. What has a lot of teeth but never bites? Guys, if you're just watching right now or just joining in, like. Is it an egg? Yeah, the answer to what was the other riddle? My house doesn't have a door. It's an egg. My house doesn't have... It makes no sense. It makes some sense. Yeah. An egg doesn't have a door, but it's a house to the cheeks. It's a house to the contents on the inside. Yeah, that's the answer. My house doesn't have a door. It's an egg. House for a chick. Yeah, my house doesn't have a door. It's an egg. It makes sense, doesn't it? House for chicks, yes. Okay, guys, are you convinced? Vicky, are you convinced with the answer? My house doesn't have a door. The answer is an egg. Are you convinced? Yes or no? You can Google. Maybe you can Google and see. An egg? Seriously? Yeah, the answer is an egg. Come. Okay, so are we moving on? Are you guys convinced with my house doesn't have a door? Okay, moving on to Vicky's riddle. What has a lot of teeth but never bites? I hope Vicky you're on the line so that you can be able to tell us when you get it right. What has a lot of teeth but never bites? What has a lot of teeth but never bites? Okay, so some people want me to explain. My house my house doesn't have a door. Yeah, the answer is an egg. My house doesn't have a door. The answer is an egg, because an egg is a house to like chicks, and then it's also a house to the contents inside an egg. So that's, my house doesn't have a door, so which means the contents inside the egg, there is no door. Okay, let's go back to Vicky's. What has a lot of teeth but never bites? I said snake. Is that a correct answer? What has a lot of teeth? What has a lot of teeth but never bites? What have a lot of teeth but never bites? Oh my gosh. What have a lot of teeth but never bites? Guys, if you're just joining in, we have a riddle in here. Can you help us solve what has a lot of teeth but never bites? Me, I'm thinking snake, but I'm like, does a snake even have some teeth? A lot of teeth but never bites. A comb. Comb? A lot of teeth but never bites. Is it a comb? Vicky, is it a comb? Are you on the live? Oh, what has a lot of teeth but never bites? Imao, my car doesn't run, but what does it need? Bread? No. Okay, what has a lot of teeth but doesn't bite? It's a comb. Okay, but me, I don't understand how. A maze comb? Oh, or a comb for the hair? What is it? I don't understand. Why is it a comb? Yes, snake, you're right. But snake bites. I think so. Who found the answer? I think it's Diamas. Oh, Jacob said it first. I think Jacob said it first. But guys, can you explain for me why the answer is a comb has teeth, and that's what the prongs are called. A comb for the hair. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, does anybody else have a riddle? Because before we close this session and we go to maybe the unpopular opinion, some scenario games. Anyone else with a riddle or something that you want to say? It's a snake. Oh, he said it's a comb. So anyone else with a riddle, or we continue with the other part? I don't like stopping your fun, guys, because I don't like stopping your fun. I know you guys have fun with such with the riddles. Let me tell you, it's been so long, especially if you're in a country where like people's English is not the only language. It's been so long. Okay, not so long, because we normally tell riddles with my partner, but in real life, finding people to tell riddles with them is difficult. Jacob says, my house has no door but egg. My car doesn't run but bread. No, it makes sense. Diamonds, a lot of riddles are word play, so you can't really write them down. Okay? Okay, let me even Google. Jacob, you're making me even doubt if like that's right. My house, riddle. Give me the answer to this riddle. Let me type in. Give me the answer to my house have no door. Maybe I just formulated my own. Yeah, it's chicken and egg. I just Googled. You can't question me. It's there. I just Googled it. I don't know if I can show you guys. See? Can you look at this, Jacob? See, look, it's saying chicken and egg. I know it looks upside down, but can you see this? Chicken and egg. Chick in an egg. So the answer is an egg. Yes. Dennis keep quiet. Mambo poa sana. How are you doing? Yeah, so I got it right. You made me to second guess myself. Yeah, but I confirmed it. The answer is an egg. My house has no door. The answer is an egg. Jacob, Isaac, no, I didn't. Diamond said come first. Vicky said, okay, what can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Let me pin that. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Guys, can you solve this riddle? Dennis, keep quiet. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining in. Diamas, no, I didn't get it at all. I say your answer and realized that was what I was trying to think of. Jacob Isaac, sorry, I'm so confused. Diamas, Vicky Talk, a stamp. A stamp, is it a stamp? Jacob Isaac, hang on, Vicky, I know this one. Won't answer, we let others the others answer. Oh my gosh, you guys are so considerate, don't you? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Jacob, know what it is but won't say. Okay, let us guess. Let me read it again. This time round I have to get it. Am I the dumbest person on this live? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Is it a stamp? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? A phone? Is it a phone? Stamp? Is it a stamp? What can travel? Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Womboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we have a riddle right here that we are trying to solve. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? No way, this has turned into an official competition. Leave no man standing. Let me tell you, the English people in the building, especially Jacob and the Americans, I think Scone and Dottie, and you guys keep getting it right, but I think it's because English is your mother tongue, and for me, English is almost my fifth language. What can travel? What can travel the whole world while staying in a corner? What can travel the whole world while staying in a corner? Diamond says, read above. I got this one. I said stamp. Jacob, no, you have. Oh, is that the answer? Vicky, is the answer stamp? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Guys. Oh, so the answer is stamp. Sun. Brenda Ochieng. Brenda Ochieng, welcome to the live. How are you doing? Sun? Oh, maybe it's sun. Is it sun or stamp? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Guys. Jacob, what's the answer? Stamp? Oh, he said a stamp. Oh, the answer is a stamp. Brenda, we got it wrong. We got it wrong. No, stamp. Sun is not in a corner. Oh, okay. So the answer is stamp. Oh my gosh. My English people. Guys, if you're just joining in and English is your fifth language like me, I think you're in the safe place. We have some English people in here. Oh my gosh. Anybody else with a riddle or something? Challenge us. Challenge us. Vicky, I think Vicky kind of left or something, but yeah, that was a good one. Because what is the explanation? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Is it what can travel around the world while staying? Maybe I think it's a stamp because we keep stamping things and they go to different places. Yeah, so do you guys have another riddle? So let me go to unpopular opinion. Drop your unpopular opinion in the comments. Okay. Vicky Talk says, one boy, your phone answer is really creative and modern. Okay, but it's not the right answer. Jacob Isaac says, chill, woman. Oh my gosh. What do you guys want? You're telling me to chill. Okay. Okay. Oh, so you guys are typing. Okay. Let me sing Piano Man. Okay, I'm gonna sing Piano Man as you guys type in your riddles. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Okay, let me sit upright and sing. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular clock. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic engine. He said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes. Between my singing, Piano Man, yeah. My screen started acting up. Let me repeat, okay? It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic engine. He said, son, can you play me a melody? Oh God. He said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes. It's sad and sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Oh, da 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 di da da, la la di da da. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He buys me the drinks for free. He's quick with the smoke and light up the joke, but there's somewhere he'd rather be. He said, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as the smile ran away from his face. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, it's so hard to like retain the rhythm with the Piano Man, but I kind of know all of it. It's just like when singing alone without the beat is hard. Juice and tonic. Jacob Isaac says, listen, you want London music to sing. Oh, give me some London music. Jacob Isaac, you're so cute, you know that? Guys, don't start making me blush. Vicky Talk says, one boy, are you that playful in real life? Yeah. I think I am, but I'm really shy, especially if like I'm just getting to know somebody, but I am playful. Jacob Isaac says, play me a melody. Oh, yeah, play me a melody. Guys, do you guys know Piano Man? You're really cute. Oh, guys, did you just fall in love with me for singing you guys a song? That you did, the way she said, yeah. Oh, maybe. Which other song do you guys want me to sing? Levison Muchenjeri. Hi, hello, how are you? I'm good, I'm great. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? Which country are you watching me from? Vicky Talk says, sing the London Bridge is falling down song. Oh my gosh, I don't know that song. How shameful. I would play it on the television, but I'm afraid I might get copyright. I would play it and sing it along. Guys, do you know but I believe you'll get copyright. I would have played it. I don't know that. Let me tell you, Vicky, I'm gonna practice the London Bridge. I think let me write it down. I'm gonna practice tomorrow. I'm gonna come here and sing it. I like songs. London. Hey guys, you're about to switch up my what I love, the songs. Oh, you guys want me to sing you Ordinary by RX Wallen? What? Okay, where is the bio? I want to write down the songs that you guys are telling me. London Bridge is falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Jacob Isaac, you are an amazing woman. You know that, because all these compliments. Yeah, I don't know if I'll you guys. Jacob Isaac says Mr. Loverman. Shaba. Mr. Loverman. Can you guys even believe, like, the Piano Man, my partner just introduced me to that song. Like, I didn't know about it, and I learned it because I like it. Levison Muchenjeri says, I'm in Zimbabwe. Welcome to the live. How? Okay. Zimbabwe in the building. Hello. What about you? I'm Kenyan. Jacob Isaac, Google, General Levy, incredible. Sing that, I will love you for life. General Levy, gosh, I have some homework. You guys keep giving me some homeworks, but maybe this might switch up my you left-handed. You left-handed? No, it's just I'm right-handed. It's the way it's appearing on the screen. I'm right-handed. Oh, you are also left-handed? Okay. Let me not sing again, because this might make you guys fall in love, and I have a partner. This might make you guys fall in love with me, but I will tomorrow. I'll try and see if I can be able to catch some bits of London Bridge and Mr. Loverman and General Levy. Okay, so unpopular opinion. Drop your unpopular opinion in the comments. Too late. Diamond says too late. No, Diamond, you can type a song that you'd like me to learn. Jamaican guy, wagwan, yo man. You know what? I think I can sing Farewell Jamaica for the Jamaican guy. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? How is Jamaica? It wasn't me by Shaggy. Wow. It wasn't me by Shaggy. It wasn't me by Shaggy. Let me tell you, I'm about to even forget my mother tongue because of the way you guys are telling me these English songs. It wasn't me by Shaggy. Wagwan Rasta, Wagwan. Diamonds, too late. We already in love. No, I'm not gonna sing for you guys again, because it seems like you guys are falling in love, because I have such nice smile for me, Jamaica. I think I know that, but I need to polish the okay guys, actually tomorrow I'm gonna be going live for 24 hours, and I'll start the live at 8 a.m. California time. So convert that to your local time. I will have a section where I will sing all these songs. That's why I'm writing down. Okay, it is just coming around the perfect time. I will sing these songs live tomorrow, guys. You can check me out. Smile Jamaica. Smile Jamaica. So tomorrow is gonna be a lot of fun, riddles, stuff like that. Everything. You can, guys, you can also suggest what you might want to see on my 24 hours, because let me give you the plan. I plan to start the live as usual, dinner, and then we will have our regular session, and then we can have some songs I can sing for you guys or stuff like that, and then I'm gonna go to sleep live, okay, to have a one-on-one like relationship with you guys. And then the next day we are gonna wake up and I'm gonna show you around and stuff like that. Okay, you can suggest something, keep writing. Smiles by Jamaica. Richard, paperback writer, The Beatles. Richard, paperback writer, The Beatles. Paperback writers. Wow, gosh, you guys, these songs, you expect me to learn them within less than 24 hours. Jamaican guy says, I'm good. I'm in Kingston town. And can you please pronounce the words fast? Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Oh my gosh, he's in Kingston town. Down the way when the nights are gay and the sunshine daily on the mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship. When I reached Jamaica, I made a stop, but I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Ah! Woo! Keyboard warriors, what a pretty voice. I'm singing for my Jamaican friend to welcome him to the live. Okay? Chit man. Okay, guys. So, like, I think you guys gave me a lot of songs. General Levy, It Wasn't Me by Shaggy, London Bridge, Mr. Loverman, Smile Jamaica, Paperback Writer. So those are the songs that I'm supposed to practice before you guys see me again. Guys, if you're just joining in, kindly like and subscribe. Take singing seriously. Oh, are you suggesting that I could be an artist? Yeah, I don't know. I think singing requires a lot of funds and money and stuff like that. But maybe one day. Ooh, Jacob, you're going to go far. Thank you. Thank you. Let me pin this because I believe so. I believe I'm gonna be I'm gonna become a star. You have something to offer the world. Oh, don't forget One Love. One Love. Oh, guys. And guys, are you going to tune in tomorrow, 8 a.m. California time? And you're going to go live for 24 hours. You don't have to kind of like watch continuously. You can come in. I know you guys are busy with your schedules. I'm challenging myself. So you can always come in when like you can sneak out of the job or go to the washroom and watch me. Oh. Oh, who says don't forget One Love? Jamaican guy says don't forget One Love. Dennis Keep Quiet. Hi, One Love. One Love. So tomorrow I'll be singing One Love. You have everything, right? Okay. Yeah, you know, singing requires finances with the production and stuff like that. Edgar says P. Diddy will discover you. No, I don't want to be discovered by P. Diddy. Puff Puff, Mr. Puff Puff. Jacob Isaac says, no, serious, you are. Thank you guys. That means so much to me. Dennis Keep Watch. Hi, Jacob Isaac. Remember us when you get famous, please. I will. Let me tell you, me personally, I don't forget, and I know you guys are too supportive, so supportive. I am creating a community on here of you guys, and I know you all by your names. Dennis Keep Quiet. Hi to, and you know what? When I get monetized on here, you guys are gonna be the moderator, okay? Okoaje, niko poa sana. How are you doing, Jamaican guys? So what time you starting? I'm gonna be starting at 8 a.m. California time. Can you translate that to your local time? 8 a.m. California time. So I don't know every time in, you know, we have different time zones, but it will be 8 a.m. California time, West Coast time. So you can convert that to your local time. That's when I'll be starting. But if you subscribe, you'll be notified when I start, okay? P. Diddy, okay? No, you see, Scott is it Richard or Edgar saying that I'll be discovered by P. Diddy? I don't want to. I don't want to be discovered. I don't want to go through that. Did you guys watch the documentary about P. Diddy on Netflix? Dominic Mwendwa. Hi, how are you doing, Dominic? Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, if you're just tuning in, like and subscribe. Jacob says, please let us come with you. We are the original. I know. I'll bring you guys with me. Hopefully, we shall get monetized, hopefully, and you guys will just see it for yourself. You'll be the moderators on the chat because I feel like you guys now know me. Pom. Hit the likes, guys. Vicky Top, will you remember us after you start touring the world? Yeah. Guys, you guys are just overhyping me. Oh, Jamaican guy, thanks, bye. See you. I'm actually also finishing on here because of course I'm finishing. It's 2 hours already, so guys, we are saying bye. So you guys I had so much fun. I have all these songs to practice before tomorrow's live. So guys, I think I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. I had so much fun. I like when the lives are just random or impromptu, not like I have the script. You see, like today we had the readers and they were really nice and you guys were getting involved with them. So guys, so I on the topic of the day, I would say it's quick. It goes quick when we have fun in it. Yeah, that's my main goal, for you guys to have fun in it. It's not like a lecture, because if you want a lecture, you would just go to school or stuff like that. So I'm gonna say take care. Goodbye, you all. Take care. I think the sound made you guys go like me even more, but I'm gonna say I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Make sure you kind of like look for me tomorrow for the 24 hours, you know. So guys, I'll say see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for your encouragement. And you know what, guys, we will see each other tomorrow. Come with some readers. Come. What time will you start? I will start at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. California time. And the reason I use that time, you can relate more to yours. So 8 a.m. California time. Can somebody type that for a minute so that some people can see that? 8 a.m. California time tomorrow, which is 7 p.m. Kenyan time. So translate that to your local time. So if you are subscribed, definitely you don't have to worry, because your YouTube will notify you. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Vicky. Vicky, thank you so much for the readers. And everybody, Jacob, Moses Mandu, no, don't go. Okay, I have to go. So 8 a.m. California time, guys. Can you guys see that? So I think I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we will spend the 24 hours. So don't worry, you guys will see me tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night, good day, wherever you're from. Bye bye.